Here's my video update. I did one, but I really am having a bad night. I've been sick this season. So my health has depreciated, but my desire to garden has come up. I'm going to show you some of the bad things that are happening in my garden this year. And as you know, I'm not like the pretty, perfect garden. I'm the crazy hippie girl. So let's get that straight. I'm crazy. This is what happened to my strawberries. It's a gnat fungus, and so I'm dealing with those gnats, but they are just like, why did I grow strawberries? I don't know why. It's my first year growing. I mean, everybody said they're the easiest thing in the world to grow. Not at my house. So the excessive rains probably caused the fungus or the gnat, which is horrible. And look, see these little guys? They were supposed to be red already. Or maybe not, I don't know. There's other exciting news in my garden. All my backup seedlings are ready to go. Yay, kale, foraging. The sad little jalapeno. He's so sad. He just doesn't know what to do. He's got a little bit of leaf curl going on, but I think it's just the new environment. He had some, I noticed this marking on it. This came this way because I lost all my stuff in the grow room. I didn't lose all of it, but I lost about 65% of it due to my husband. These took a little beating at hail time, but I'm going to tell you that they've tripled in size since I've had them in my new soil. My new secret recipe. And they're beautiful. They're the heirloom, and I stuck a chart in between. Gary told me not to do it, but I did it anyway. Somebody gonna tell? So the soil looks great. Lots of water. They're easy to grow, but these are beautiful collard greens, like the big old fat juicy ones. I love them. I use them for wraps. And here's my onion bed, which got shredded by the hail. The flowers are starting to come up. My chocolate mint, which I love. This is my other strawberries. I haven't seen any gnats, but I'm also not seeing any strawberries. I see little new growths there. Does that mean I'm going to get a strawberry? I don't know. The tags got ripped off in the hail. Ugh. I have some beautiful chard. It's so waxy. Some of it got hit with the hail, but it's so beautiful, and I forage it. When I'm out here, I eat it, and then I cut it and prepare it. I put some more fertilizer in case I lost some nutrients. Everybody said don't ever grow in a metal pot. Are they crazy? This is where I made all the family soups. You gotta use the metal pot, man. Everybody's like, again, I think they're elitist gardeners. I'm a hippie gardener. This is a brandywine. I grew all heirlooms last year. Had 125 plants back here. What was I thinking? This is a brandywine. I wanted to do one stem. Gary suggested it. I thought it was a good idea. I love the way I'm always playing in the dirt. Dirt, always moving dirt, soil, dirt, calcium, fertilizer. I got my first tomato. I don't know if I like this tomato. I'm so paranoid with the blossom because I got it last year. It was so bad. It's doing fine. I took it down to one stem. I know it's going to get quite large. I'm going to see how these next flowers set and see how that's going. My Romas are my favorite tomatoes. I know we grow early girls and Cherokee purples and all that fun stuff, but I just want to get more honed down and more accurate. That is the hippie girl dream. The leaves are great. Some of them got a little shredded with the hail, and I've been adjusting their water. So I'm not watering a lot. I'd rather be a tad underwater, just because of all the rains and not even being able to tell. I mean, you can stick your finger on the bottom and it's pretty soggy. So you would assume that it has enough water. So they look really high-spirited. They got new growth. And I'm really happy to see that my chard got busted up a little bit here. These were the real nice purple Swiss chards. Never grown those. Basil got trashed up in here. Some empty spots. I'm probably going to pull those and companion plant them. And then drop some more another type of basil. These are my chili peppers. I was going to give up and just tear them right out of the soil. I was so pissed off at them. And what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to pull it. Because when I didn't pull that one, look what happened. See how things grow? There's my kale. I'm also doing microgreens. These chili peppers had a little effect here. I would kind of start to think that maybe I'm a little bit of a chili pepper grower. I'm pretty good with chili peppers. I'm just comfortable with it. We grew them a lot when I was young, and I was pretty good at it. But I lopped the tops off, and then I let them go. This is the free one. This is the free one I got. We don't know what it is. I'm looking at the leaf structure, and it looks like it might be a brandy wine. I'm hoping it is. That would be my dream. It got a little ripped up, but it has all this new growth, which tells me that we still have a lot of time to get that tomato going. I did throw some calcium in here. I don't want them to become deficient as in last year. We have more basil. I know you're not impressed by these crops, but I'm very impressed because these are things I love. A lot of empty spots here, real soggy soil. Another Roma, a little bit of damage there by the hail, but you can see the new growth, and they feel very supple and beautiful. You can see the hail marks, and I laid some more lime and fertilizers, making sure they got. I have to say my prizes this year are my chili peppers. They've been through living hell. They went through the grow room, they had damage to the stems, and now I have my beautiful cooking yellow peppers. I think you all call them an Anaheim, a Santa Fe, or an Anaheim. I think it's a Santa Fe. We just call them yellow cooking chiles. Serrano, jalapenos, chards, marigolds, kale. This crazy waste of soil. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just one of those adventures. I like strawberries, you guys, but I was just gonna do this just to see if I could do it. Viva la strawberry. These got the gnat fungus also because of the shallow pot. See, that's why these don't have the gnats, those don't have the gnats, and those do, because those pots got overly saturated. They were getting hit from wind at this angle and that angle. This bed floated seed. The best thing to do is just let it come up. String up the sweet peas and hope for the best. And I still have to have walking space. And as I see seed coming up, I'm not even weeding at this point. It's been hit so many times. It's gonna wait to do a cleanup once a week. I've got onion, garlic to forage, sweet peas, verbena. You know, I got a lot of stuff out here. And I have seeds that floated from last year. That's always exciting. My most prized possession this year, which later I could curse this, is these 7-sleeve verticals. I can never use this wall because the top part gets sun for so many hours a day, and then this gets super hot, and that wall becomes hot. This is the neighbor's fence, and we don't want to go there, if you know what I mean. So these 7 sleeves have chives and heirlooms and edible flowers and cherry tomatoes. There is a plethora, and I don't have them marked. You know why I don't mark? I'm a chart. I'm a chart girl. I'm not a. You know what happens to me with those popsicle sticks? This is an update. I step on them. It hurts. There's no sense in cleaning this deck. I'm not one of these like do-gooder, look great gardens. I love y'all. You have beautiful gardens, and I appreciate the beauty of it. But this is how my mind works. There's an ironing board, so I can have a moving transport for vertical. There's like everything sweetly positioned for my disposal. I have a great huge vine that's growing. This bed is a nightmare, and I don't want to deal with it this year. Complete defeat last year. I'm not even going there this year. Honing down these and then starting to insert plants that I can at this point because I've been ill. I have to say gardening's been the greatest adventure of my life, and it's not over. I put things where people say I shouldn't put things. I do things that people say I should never do, and I've done it, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't, like the ironing board that I never iron on anymore. I know I'm probably going to do something with that. I'm probably going to throw it here in the middle, and the stuff that really likes sun will go on the top, and then I'll turn it throughout the day because I have an erratic sun here. I have a weird structural issue. So most of this will go on the deck and this deck. This will be walking space that won't be all cluttered. But until the rains pass, these will stay this way because of tarps. Last year I had a bunch of guys come out, and there's a bunch of junk I had in the basement, and everybody may not like this, but what they don't understand is it's a structure. And the structure comes across here to bolts that are here, so I can string up tomatoes within this area. So what the problem I have is, and I've always had as a gardener, is I see them really little like that and I think they're gonna stay that way forever. They don't, they grow. So when those get big, they'll be here. Then my chili peppers will be there on an ironing board, and or flowers, and or other stuff I'm gonna grow, microgreens. I'm probably gonna throw a bunch of microgreens in here in long pots. I have more than enough containers. So this year is about productivity versus mass. Even though people keep giving me half-dead tomatoes, I'll keep taking them and I'll keep trying to resurrect them. I have epic soil this year, secret recipe, and I'm brewing, which people say has nothing to do with gardening, but they're oh so wrong, because people that growers that grow organic ginger is the most wonderful ginger I've ever eaten in my life, and that's for healing. It's for healing your second brain, which is your stomach. And because I have an illness, I am always trying to cure that stomach, and it's a very uncomfortable illness. It's not what I'm used to, so we're gonna push through this season. I'm gonna try to stay as optimistic as I can, but I have panic moments, and I'm still learning gardening in containers. And my dad used to dig up desert dirt, turn it, and grow things. I still to this day can't figure out how he did it, but I helped him and we did it, and I love it. I love the hard work. I love the essence of the whole thing. So brewing is fermenting and brewing, and microgreening is gardening. It is part of gardening. It's the extension of gardening. So if I hear one more person say that brewing is not a part of gardening, I just want to bite their little faces off and steal their carrots. No, just kidding. I hate carrots. This is my gardening update. This is my space. Looks like chaos, right? When I look at your guys', you're so organized. That's organized chaos for rains. Isolate the sickness. Babies are over here. Everything's around the post so I can throw the tarp. And then when the rains stop, the jungle begins. But as you can see, my beautiful vine. Love it. Look at it, how pretty it is. Goes up there, goes all the way up there, goes up to their yard. It comes along the fence. And look at that blue spruce all around me. And this blocks the sun. So that's my garden update. That's the tour. I know it's not beautiful, but my plants are happy today, and I'm happy to be growing my plants. And brewing is a part of gardening because it's about food, and food is what we do, and food is what we love, and gardeners share, and we love each other, and it's one big hippie family. Some of you hippies are smarter. You're in the smart hippie club. I'm in the one that smoked a lot of grass. I don't smoke grass anymore, but I was the hippie that had like the bottle of strawberry wine and was like, come on, let's just listen to Janis Joplin and it'll all be better after this. So I'm gardening now. I love it. It's my second year. I made a lot of mistakes last year. Things are labeled. Things are going. I hope I'm doing the best that I can do. I'm also saving coconut cans because I'm going to try to grow things in cans. I know. Where does this madness come from? I don't know. But I'm proud to be a gardener. And that's my update. Proud gardener signing off. Soil fingernails.